Right then, folks, okay. I went to the gym for a little while, did a bit of chest. That wasn't too bad. Hopefully, it won't have pain in my neck later. It is noticeable. It is a bit noticeable. I noticed that one bit I was doing. What was it? I did lower chest first, then flat chest. That's where the cable crossover. 41k either side. Then I thought I'd better do a bit of upper chest because I haven't done it today. So I went to the dumbbells, did 25k first, did 10 reps of that. Then did another 8 reps with the 27.5k. When I even just picked the 27.5k up, carrying it to the bench, I felt, oh, twinge. Oh, and no, same area as what it was before. Pissy daisy brazy. So I stretched it a bit, did the exercise, and then made sure I stretched afterwards. Hopefully it'll be okay. Yeah, well, as I said, that area is a problem because I just think it needs to be massaged. Yeah. Yeah, it's what it is. Yeah. Nothing I can do about it yet. No. So there you go. Well, one point is that I need to raise is in videos I've said that I'm trying to work out to give her the sort of body that I think her husband should have for her for the wedding night and afterwards as well. But I've said that I don't really want her to be working out. Reason is quite simple, I suppose, when it comes down to it. If I've got to give a reason for that is, I think she's one heck of a catch. I don't think I am. That's the situation. So, look, I mean, certainly, if you look at it from a spiritual point of view, what do I have to offer? A heck of a lot, I suppose. A heck of a lot. I have a desire for God. I have a desire to know who I am and who God is. I have a desire to walk in that. I have a desire to grow. I have a hunger for that. I have a love for God. I have a love for God's people. So, I had a dream where God said, now is not your time, so at some point it will be. So, potentially that means that there's going to be some beautiful stuff happening in the future. So, do I have a lot to offer there? Yeah, probably more than she does at the moment. Or maybe more than what she does at the moment. So, okay. I'm not that terrible to catch, I suppose. Yeah. When I said, I'm not much of a catch, I just felt God was saying, excuse me? Okay. Yeah, good point. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. I accept that. Good point indeed. Sorry, Lord. You make a good point there. Yeah. Yeah. And if the dogs come back, then that's another thing that is a good catch, especially if she likes dogs. Because they are beautiful doggies. They really are. Gorgeous doggies. And they're going to love her a bit. Yeah. Another person to give them cuddles and give them attention. Yeah, they will love her a bit. Of course. Yeah. Another person to throw a stick or a bottle or kick a ball for them. Yeah, they're going to love it a bit. No problem with them at all. And she's going to love them. Absolutely love them. She would adore these doggies. Yeah. But I know looks wise, yeah. I wouldn't try and do anything, but I wouldn't try and get plastic surgery to improve that. Not in any way, shape or form. It's what it is. So there you go. I work out a bit. I was already working out. If I wasn't working out, would I think it should be a case that I should really go and put tons of effort in at the gym? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. But the fact of the matter is, I was already working out before. I just changed my workout slightly, just doing a few other things. Doing more on the way of forearms and arms. Because simply carrying it over the threshold means I need to work on those areas a bit more. Lower back, upper back. So doing different areas of what I was doing before. Not a lot. Basically the same, really. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know why. I honestly have to say, I don't know why. But it is incredibly important to me to be the best husband I possibly can for her. To produce a body that is going to be a better thing for her. To find me more attractive. Physically. To improve that side of the relationship. To do what I can to develop my relationship with God so I can help her with that. I've said about openness and honesty in that video that I think is going on now. This is on, is it? It's on? It's on, okay. It's processing HD now. The one about Kingdom Heart relationships. Near the hyphen there. Wasn't exactly working. So that one. That's got some good stuff about the rules. I mean, that stuff is really important. Some important stuff there. It also talks about the fun to be had. Well, it's talking mainly about the physical side of the relationship, of course. But and put it this way, to me, I'm older. The fact I'm older means I should be more experienced, which means I should be coming with more knowledge in that side. And I think that probably is true. Probably, I mean, look, I know since I was a kid, since I was a very young kid, I've always been a very quick learner. When I've wanted to learn something, I've learned it quickly. I learned how to play tennis very quickly. I was then teaching adults how to play tennis by the time I was 13 years old. I learned. Football, self-taught. But I learned. And at 14, I was playing against fully grown men. Me, I think at the time I was probably about 5'3". Skin and bone, basically. But I had the skill. I learnt. I learnt how to play cricket just from watching it. I learnt how to play tennis just from watching it. I learnt how to play snooker, pool, just from watching. Paying attention. And certainly, in relationships that I've had in the past, it's a relationship that's lasted a bit of a time, which really none of them have lasted that long, but if any of them had lasted a bit of a time, I've made sure that I paid attention. Certainly the physical side. So I could be as good as I possibly could in that way. And that's nothing compared to what it would be with vehicle, because I never really loved them. With her, I love her this much and we've not really spent time together. So after spending time together, I'm going to love her a damn something more. So when it comes to the physical side, There's an awful lot of love to give. Awful lot of love to give. Would I say I was that patient and lover before? Probably not. Am I going to be more so now? Yeah. Yeah. I know from my own experience is that it doesn't work for me. Yeah, unless I'm giving pleasure, I can't receive it. So, yeah, I actually get something out of giving more pleasure. The more pleasure I give, the more pleasure I can receive. So that's cool. But yeah. So I mean, we've got the relationship with God, we've got the communication, we've got the physical side of the relationship, we've got the sense of humor, we've got the the ministry side. Yeah. We'll have hopefully walking the dogs. So the well moments are going to be, hopefully, as I've said, hopefully every day. Hopefully every day there will be incredible moments. Because we're going to do walk and talks every day. It'll be the two of us doing that. It'll be a case of learning to hear from God and learning to share what God has given. That'd be both of us. She'll be doing that as well as me. God willing, the channel will grow and more people will see the videos, and the ministry may grow out of that for one of us. To be honest, do I care if it's her? No, not in any way, shape or form. I don't. I really couldn't care less. If she ends up having a far more powerful ministry than I do, I don't care. I really couldn't care less at all. Yeah, I will be behind her 100%. I will. Because what matters is that God is being glorified, and if she's blessed, if I've got the ministry but she's blessed, and she's blessed mightily by it, fantastic. If she's got the ministry and she's blessed mightily by it, if she's coping with it, if she's enjoying it, then fantastic. I don't care. Not in any way, shape or form. Let God use who he wants to use. I don't care in any way, shape or form. Like, my ministry is basically helping the church, right? But if God wants to use someone else to sort out the church or help the church that I'm in, I don't care. As long as they get helped, I don't care. I really don't. It bothers me not. As long as they get the help they need, to get to where they need to be, I don't care who helps them. If there's supposed to be a powerful ministry in the union of myself and vehicle, then if she has that, I don't mind. I really and truthfully don't mind. It doesn't bother me in any way, shape or form. I'm not sexist, so I don't care. Look, if you're talking about a woman leading a church because of the fact she thinks that equal rights says she should do, then shut up and go away. Because of equal rights. Right? If you've got a woman who's listening to God and who's going to do things God's way, not the way that every other church is doing things, fantastic. Please go for it. I would never consider getting in your way. I would never consider saying anything against you. If you're doing things God's way, if you're listening to God, you're being guided by God, and you have a desire to serve God and do things His way and let His will and His way be the thing that's pushing your church forward, brilliant. I don't care what genitalia you've got. Not in any way, shape or form. I couldn't care less. If you recognize that your kingdom, if you don't see yourself as the way that other churches see yourselves, if you let God build your church, design your church, then, yeah. I will back you as much as I can. I really will. I don't care about any of that stuff. Not in any way, shape or form. I don't care. I'm not that sort of man. Yeah. I've got no problem at all. I don't care what your skin colour is. I don't care what your gender is. Yeah. If you're doing things the same way as everyone else, then I dislike you the same as I dislike everyone else. Right? I'm going to give you the same degree of distaste as I will everyone else. So therefore, if you're doing things right, I don't care whether you're male, female, black, white, couldn't care less. Could not care less. Whether say brown, pinky. There's no such thing as black and white. Not in skin colour. Anyway. No, I mean, the vehicle. Would I stand in your way if it meant that my ministry would suffer? Yeah, right. No. Look, for goodness sake, I've said quite clearly, yeah, if you're natural, if you're good at speaking in public, I'm not. In any way, shape or form, I'm not. God no. Not right now, at least. Far too emotional. Far too loved up. Love for you and love for God. I start speaking things that I think, could help people. I just get too emotional. It's no use at all. Gets in the way. If you're good at that, yeah, I'm stepping out the way. Yeah. I'm like Wigglesworth. I don't care. Wigglesworth, his wife, she was the one that led that church that he led. She done it first. It's only when she died he took over. But vehicle, don't you dare bloody die on me. Don't you dare do that. If you want me to take over, just ask me. Don't you dare bloody die on me. Smith Wigglesworth prayed for her to come back, and she did come back. If you die on me, I'm going to pray for you to come back, and I'm going to give you one heck of a bloody rollicking. I mean that. You don't break my heart in that way. That'll do you. There you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.